Hi everybody out there, my name is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today I'm going to be start a new segment called Is This Card Still Broken? Now, pretty much what we're going to talk about in these segments is all these cards that are on the ban list, are they currently really that bad? I know back in the day they were considered awful, and I'll agree to that, but compared to today's meta and how it's going, are they really that broken? I mean, would you rather have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, or would you rather have the card today, Pot of Greed, be banned? Yes, Pot of Greed. Let's get into it. Is Pot of Greed really that ban worthy now? I go both ways. There are, we have so many cards out there that draw. We have, Pot of Avarice. You could put. I remember I used to use that card to freaking use Sangan over. Stuff like that. Drawing one extra random card, a +1. Is a +1 really that bad in today's meta? I mean, with the stuff we see now with, spell books and all this stuff, it would help out so many old decks. And even decks that are just semi, tier 2 that could help, like my Gravekeepers. I could put it in my Gravekeeper deck. And any deck it could be thrown into. That's the only downside, really. It can be thrown into any deck. I think that's not ban-worthy. There's a lot worse out there. Megalo, Priestess, Spellbook Judgment Day, possibly. There's when it comes out, there's going to be, there's compared to what's in today's Blackluster Soldier in Via the End. Would you rather face that or face a Pot of Greed? Which is more ban-worthy? We have Pot of Avarice. You get to look at 3 cards and draw 1. Okay, that's a 1-for-1. You have Duality. I think those cards, honestly, overall are worse. Now, I'm saying this because I've tried it lately, just for fun, in my Gravekeeper deck. I said, let's see how bad this card is. Is this card really that ban-worthy? And really, it wasn't. It's not a Sangan, it doesn't searches, it just draws +1. If we're gonna ban Pot of Greed, then let's ban Heavy Storm possibly, or Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn, yeah, it's ban worthy, but I don't think Monster Reborn is going anywhere because Premature Burial is banned. So is it really that ban worthy? I don't know. There's a couple cards out there that I question, and we'll be talking about later on, but is Pot of Greed really ban-worthy? I don't think it is. There's a lot worse out there in today's meta that is ban-worthy. Now, back in the day when, a +1 was a big deal back in the day. Yes, it was. Everybody on the show used to use +1, Pot of Greed. It was in every deck almost, Pot of Greed was, on Yu-Gi-Oh show. Now, I sit down and I'm like, Sangan, that's worse. They search. A searching card's worse than a draw card. 6 Samurais have United We Stand. Just because you can get 2 6 Samurais in the field, you get to draw 2 cards. Not just a 1-for-1. A draw 1 and then you get a +1. That United We Stand is worse than Pot of Greed, in my opinion. What do you think? Please tell me. There's so... I wonder if it's gonna, maybe not. I don't know. I wouldn't be. It would not surprise me if September or next year, when the ban list comes out for the next March, if Pot of Greed gets unbanned eventually. There's other cards out there too, what we'll talk about later, that I don't think they're ban worthy that much anymore. I'm curious to see what your opinion is on that. But till then, what do you think? Do you think Pot of Greed is really ban worthy? Now I'm not talking about we completely unban it. I'm talking maybe a limited 1, like it used to be. So what's your opinion on that? Do you think it could be limited to 1 and really, yes, everybody's going to use it, but it would help so many decks out there that need that support. A little bit slower decks, some old school decks a little bit, it could help any deck really. I understand when Konami won't do it because some decks draw like crazy, like Dark Worlds. I understand that, but I like Graceful Charity. That needs to stay banned for one reason only, and that is because of Dark Worlds. But Pot of Greed is not that busting compared to Dark Worlds. It helps out the entire, almost every single deck out there. Every deck could use Pot of Greed. It is not as broken. I'm not just saying it because other people said it. It's my personal opinion. What do you think? Do you think it should be put to 1? 1 Pot of Greed in every deck. Let's smoke some pot. Let's get high. Let's make that face. Let's draw 1. It's not bad. What do you think? Is it really that bad? There's a lot worse out there that I would think about. That are cards that are more ban worthy. And you go back on the ban list like Chaos and Var the End, which is pretty much a win. That's an ace card. But there's so many ace cards out there that I'm thinking to myself, well, then why don't we ban all of them? Well, we're not going to do that. So why Pot of Greed? It helps everybody. Weed is good. I don't smoke it that much anymore, but whatever. Pot of Weed. Think about it. Do some thinking. Is it really that ban worthy anymore? So take care, everybody. Like and comment, please, on this. What do you think? Hope you like this new segment, and take care. Until next time.